I'm wondering why it won't let me have it sideways. I don't know. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Yeah. Wait, I'm so confused. Why is it not letting me? I locked it. Yeah. I'm so confused. Sorry, I guess it has to be vertical. I didn't know that. I swear, like, the last time I live streamed, I didn't have to do that. I don't know why. I swear, like, cause, like, when I started the live stream, it didn't say anything about, like, oh, you have to keep it, like, in this direction. So, like, I don't know. I swear, like, last time I did, I just had it in, like, the horizontal thing. So, I don't, I'm not really sure why it's doing that now. But, yeah. Yeah, stream is a few seconds delayed, so like if you're saying something, then I'll like be reacting to it a little later, so but yeah. I was trying to record a video, but I got like really like overwhelmed and kind of overstimulated because stuff just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. So I just decided to live stream instead. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't really know what I want to do with my channel and stuff. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I also don't really have that much motivation to post anything on top of like my, on top of like my life and whatnot. So, yeah. I was gonna talk about this book I was reading. It's called The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. It's a very famous book, but I wanted to read it because I love classic literature, and I don't know, I really liked it, and I wanted to like read it in my video, but stuff just wasn't working the way I wanted it to, and it made me very sad, and like, I don't know, I tried really hard to like try to get it to work, but like I'm just really like, I don't know, I don't think I can do anything right now, like I'm just so like, oh, I'm not, yeah. Yeah, this is just like kind of out of nowhere. I should probably update people. Hold on. Streaming. Yay. Okay. I guess like, I don't know, I guess like as of recently I've been doing kind of okay-ish. I actually like, I got put on a new medication. This time it's like an antipsychotic and like, I don't know, I've been feeling kind of weird on it. And like it's like a newer one as well, so I am a bit like worried, but I don't know. I think I should be okay because the doctor that prescribed it to me, she said that like a lot of her patients like did really well on it, so I hope it'll be the same for me too, or else I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of wary of stuff like that, I guess, because I don't know, when your body starts being not normal, it's kind of scary. So, yeah, side effects of things like that is kind of, I don't know, they're just hard to deal with, but yeah. Thank you. I hope they work too. It's just like finding the right medication for stuff like mental illness is just really hard. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like stuff like this always kind of makes me anxious. Um but yeah, I guess like my meds they're supposed to help with like anxiety and things like that cuz I am just a very anxious person. Um yeah, I think I just think too much about a lot of things and that causes me to also just worry about a lot of things. Even though if they aren't necessarily imminent things, or maybe they could be imminent, it just depends on what it is. Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess like since they're new, it might be worse right now, but yeah, I've been feeling kind of strange, I guess. And yeah, that's probably why like I felt so bad trying to record a video cuz just I don't know. It might just be a combination of multiple things. So, yeah. I don't know why I was struggling so much. Thank you. I always try my best. It's bedtime. Yeah, it's kind of bedtime for me too, but I've been having trouble sleeping as well. Let's see. How did you make your website? Ooh, oh my gosh. I was thinking about making another video on that as well. I was thinking like maybe I would like cosplay again, but that also would take a lot of effort for me. And like I know like at the end of the day it's all just for fun, but I just need to find the energy to be able to do those things. So, yeah. But I think something like that would be very fun to do. I just need to like I need to like just be energized and like well rested for something like that. I don't know. We should bet on when it'll release. I think what if at this rate it'll come out after, let's see, what's something insane? Oh yeah, the events of Splatoon 1. Well, the events before Splatoon will occur before GTA 5 comes out. Or GTA, yeah. GTA 7 will come out before GTA 6. Or GTA 6, sorry. I'm just like, I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, my bad. I'm just like, I'm like, there's just a lot of stuff happening right now. Has anyone read The Metamorphosis before? I want to see, because I know that it is like a very well known story. And like, I don't know. I have like thoughts on it that I would like to discuss. But I don't know if, I don't know. Me personally, I just very appreciate classic literature. I know it's kind of, I don't know. I guess it's kind of basic, but like, I don't know. There's just something about books that were written from so long ago that still hold up very well to this day, you know? I think stuff like that is, I don't know, it intrigues me and I think it's interesting. I mean, books aren't even that expensive. Well, at least like this, I think this wasn't even $10. So, yeah. I think people need to read some more. I think, especially in this day and age, people haven't really been reading as much because of, you know, the internet and stuff like that. But I think that reading should always be a very prevalent thing in our lives just because of like the fact that I don't know. I feel like even though if there is a lot on the internet, it's just kind of different to sit down and just like really read something, you know? I love like the original Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah, when I was younger, I used to read The Little Prince a lot, and like it is one of like my comfort books now. I think that is like probably one of my favorite books. Um, yeah, like I've read. What else have I read? I've also read The Secret Garden. I thought that one was pretty interesting as well. Um, I've also read Damien, I think, when I was, yeah, that one was also kind of interesting. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like older literature is just something that I've always liked a lot. It is. Hold on, let me see. I haven't really been looking in chat. I mean, honestly, school kind of like messed up reading for me because they were like, read this book that isn't even that good. I think it's stupid and I think they shouldn't do that. I think, I don't know, that kind of sucked the fun out of reading for me personally. Just because, like, I want to read because I want to, not because I have to. Because I feel like once you have to do something, you just don't want to do it. So that is. How's the literature you read inspired you personally? I guess like I read a lot of like philosophical, like existential things, and it's probably not very good for me because I'm already like ever since like actually no, I think just in general I'm quite like an existential person. Like I've always had very big thoughts about the world and like people and like humanity and things like that. And like I guess like these books kind of just helped like shape like how I perceive these things and like I don't know. I guess like it kind of widens my view on things, but also at the same time, like all these books are just different ways to interpret humanity and just like, I don't know, I guess people's experiences and things like that. Because I feel like books always have something a bit deeper to them. But yeah, drop your socials. They're probably on my YouTube page. I don't really like. I only post when I want to though, so it's if you want to look at them you can, but I only do things when I want to. Hi. Wow, Argentina. That's pretty far from where I live. Do you read fan fiction? Ooh, I used to when I was younger. When I was like 14, I would read a lot of like Splatoon fan fiction. But I guess like nowadays I don't really. But there was this one really good Splatoon fan fiction I read that was like extremely extensive considering everything. It was like it was very well written in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think fan fiction should necessarily be overlooked either because I've read some fan fiction that were like, pretty good considering it was just like someone that was just doing it for fun, you know. I like bread. Can you teach us a big word to use? Oh man. I guess like I'm gonna go through my brain. If you put me on the spot like that, I can't think of anything. Let's see. I guess like sacral. That's a word I've been thinking about recently. Sacral means like, I guess like otherworldly, unearthly. Maybe like, I don't know, just unearthly, not of this earth. I guess it could be kind of religious, it depends. But I do like that word, sacral. So I teach that word to you today. I am a sacral being. You can use it in a sentence. Oh yeah, oh the vanity link is broken. Oops. I don't have money so I can't boost the server, but yeah. Thank you for teaching them the spelling. Sorry, I like, when I ramble, I don't really look at chat that much. My Instagram and everything is back now, so how's the kitty doing? I don't know, he hasn't been coming into my room a lot recently. I think it's because of the fan in my room. I have it off right now, but it's just very hot in my room for some reason, so I keep the fan on and it's kind of loud and I don't think he likes that, so he doesn't come into my room that often, which makes me a little sad. I need to check something. Okay. The fear of loss. Wow, that's kind of ironic. Stream of thought is better, flowing of consciousness that feels right. Thank you. I actually cut my hair myself, so it's like super layered actually. I just took scissors and I just went like But yeah, and even like the other day I just cut my bangs. I just like looked in the mirror and I was like cuz I mean like even if I mess up, like it's just hair and hair grows back anyways. So, I don't know. I think life is too short to be like, "Ah, my hair's messed up. I'm going to be sad about it for a very long time." You know, cuz it'll just grow back eventually and you won't even notice. Are you hyped for the new Splatoon game? I have mixed feelings on it. I hope it's not rushed for the first part. Like, I don't know. I want to wait until people play it, and then if they say that it is worth it, then I would also want to play it. But that means I'd have to get a Switch too, and that is a lot of money. So, yeah. But if it is good, then I would definitely consider buying a Switch 2 to play it just because I really like Splatoon. Hold on. Do you have art advice? Um, I mean, like what kind of art? Like, do you mean like digital art or like physical art or like painting or like, I feel like there's a lot that I could give advice for. People still play Splatoon 2, but they did close the Splatoon 1 servers a while ago. I mean, I still have this copy though. I will forever have this copy just because I really like it. Oh, thank you. If you keep asking like that, I don't want to play. Also, I don't even play, like, I only play Splatoon and like Roblox. That's the only things I play. And I play Splatoon much more than I do Roblox. And when I do play Roblox, I only play games like Rat Washing Simulator or like, what else do I play? Be a silly seal because I really like seals. I mean, Splatoon is technically a fighting game. It's a third-person shooter. I was playing it earlier, and I was doing okay, I think. I don't play anything else really, unless I'm with like other people. Then I might play some other games, but it's usually just Be a Silly Seal and Round Washing Simulator. I do like Wawaka. I used to listen to them exclusively for a long time. Not anymore though, but I appreciate their work a lot. Devil May Cry. I think I've played that before actually. I did. It was very fun. I'm a big fan of horror games, so I mean, maybe I should stream one because I don't really get freaked out by jump scares or anything. which is really funny. Like, if I don't know, I've played horror games with friends before, and they'd be like freaking out, and I'd just be like, "Oh, that's that happens. Okay." I don't know. I guess stuff like that just doesn't like phase me, I guess. Maybe it'd be funny to stream because I wouldn't be, or maybe it wouldn't be funny because I guess like for streaming stuff like that, it has to be entertaining. So I don't think I'm particularly entertaining. Let's see. My skincare routine. I mean, I don't think I'm the person to ask for things like that because I actually have a lot of trouble with self-care and things like that. So I don't really do much skincare. Maybe I do it like once or twice a week. But yeah, I would just say like wash your face a lot and like I don't know, maybe use like some moisturizer, and if you're feeling fancy, maybe use like a face mask or something. I don't know. But yeah, my skin isn't like super super good. But yeah. Did you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's? I have. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see. Oh yeah, and don't touch your face. That is true. If you touch your face a lot, then you'll get a lot of pimples. So actually, even though like if you can't tell, I have like some acne here. Yeah, I just cover it with my hair, so now it looks like I don't have anything. But yeah, unfortunately, I do suffer from pimples and things like that. Everyone does. So if you like, don't feel bad about like your skin being like not perfect or anything, because no one's skin is perfect. Why does that chat keep disappearing? I don't understand why it does that. Yeah, like I think that like I mean it's hard to see like my skin texture just because of like how bad quality my camera is, but like yeah, I have like a lot of pores on my face. Like I think they're pretty noticeable. And like I think that's fine. That doesn't really bother me because everyone has pores on their face. And like for the most part, I don't think like people notice them. It's only really like if you look closely, but I don't know. I think stuff like that isn't something you should worry about. But yeah. Favorite Splatoon character? Ooh, that's a hard question. I'd probably say, as of right now, probably Agent 3. I've always really liked Agent 3. I never really knew if I either had a crush on her or if I wanted to be her. Or like, I don't know, it's just very hard for me to differentiate things like that, but I always thought she was really cute and like, I don't know. I always think of her to be like a little bit lame and a little bit stinky. But like, I don't know. I think that's kind of endearing. I've always really liked Agent 3. But yeah. Why can't I not sleep? I don't know. There's like a plethora of reasons. I guess mostly because, I don't know. I guess my thoughts keep me up at night. I guess that's the main reason why. Your character looks like Agent 3. Yeah, I mean, like, I used to, I guess, like, cosplay Agent 3 in game. I used to match with my Pookie, and she would be Agent 8, and I would be Agent 3, and it was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. I love Agent 24. But yeah. Let's see. Non-professional. Honestly, I was thinking about getting like a professional camera, but those things are so expensive, dog. Like, I'm literally just using my busted up iPad. And I'm only using it because it has a big screen so I can see the messages on the screen well. I'd be using my phone, but it's just too small. Let's see. If you're overstimulated, you should probably call it a day. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I got all ready to do things and nothing really happened, and it made me a little bit upset. But yeah, I don't know. I guess things can't always be the way that you want them to be. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like super upset or anything. I'm just a little, I guess I'm just a little disappointed, and I think that's pretty reasonable. Hmm. I mean, I guess like I don't really know why I named my channel the name that I did. I don't know. I guess I always just had trouble sleeping. It's just because of like I guess pretty like not like anything terrible. Just like general thoughts of like I don't know, living and like kind of just being like existential, I guess. I don't know why I have so many thoughts like that. But yeah, that's like one of the reasons why I can't really sleep very well. Yeah, it is very frustrating not being able to sleep. I don't know. And I guess my new medications right now don't really help either. Because they make me feel kind of weird. And then if I feel kind of weird, I can't go to sleep because, I don't know, I'm just very susceptible to changes in my body. Thunder sounds help me. Oh, that is true. I love it when it rains outside. It's such a calming sound. I guess it's like a white noise in a way, and I love soft background noise like that. And like here at home for me, it's just extremely quiet. And I guess I do like how quiet it is just because loud noises and just constant noise makes me very overstimulated. But sometimes at night it gets a little too quiet and I feel kind of lonely and like it's a little off. It's like a little off putting and unsettling, I guess. Let's see. Oh, really? I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. I like talking about existential things. I mean, I write about it on my blog quite a bit just because, like, I feel like some things I just can't really say. It's hard to say things, so sometimes I write them. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, though, my channel itself has just been very, like, it's just a very, like, surface level entry of my thoughts that I think about a lot. That sounded stupid, but yeah. Because there's only so much I can say in a single video, you know? Like, I guess, like, I don't know. I would want to go in depth maybe one day, but I feel like that would be very difficult for me to do. Just because, like, I don't know, the way that things are stored away in my mind are just. My mind is just extremely vast. It's so vast that I could get lost in it, that kind of feeling. So, like, I guess, like, needing to get everything in order in a way that makes sense would take a while, so yeah. Kind of disjointed. I mean, I guess so, yeah. I feel like there's parts of my mind that are very separate from other parts of my mind. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what causes me so much turmoil. Maybe my mind is not very well meshed together. I'm not sure though. is the name of your cat? Ooh. Well, I guess his English name, let's call him Dust. Because when we first brought him home, he always had in super dusty places and he'd come out and then there'd just be little like dust bunnies on him and I thought that was so cute. He doesn't do that anymore. He only did that because he was scared and he didn't like know our house yet. So he just hid in like little enclosed dark quiet spaces and those places are usually very dusty, so but yeah, he's very, very cute. And he's gotten a lot fatter. Well, not fatter, he's just gotten a lot bigger. And I'm just glad because when we first brought him in, because we brought him in from a shelter, and like he was very, very skinny and very, very small, and it made me really, really sad. But he's been gaining a lot of weight, and he's been a lot more lively because he's just being fed really good, and like he's kind of spoiled actually. Like my mom no, my mom and my dad were just so skeptical about him. They were like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want this cat?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then now they spoil him so much. They always give him like treats, and then my mom bought him like a bajillion toys, and I'm like, "What'd you say about this cat?" And they're like, "Ee." Parents are so funny like that. But yeah, that's a funny story, I guess. I am sorry. I don't mean to only reply to super chat people. It's just because their message is like super bright. It's like either like bright blue or like bright orange or like red or something. So like it just comes into my eyes really fast. So it's like it's not that I mean to. It's just super flashy. So like it's not like I'm not trying to ignore everyone else. And also I don't really look at chat that much, to be honest. 8 cats. I want to be like, when I grow up, I want to have a lot of cats too. I feel like, I don't know, that'd be wonderful. Imagine sitting at like a fireplace or something and you have like a whole like gang of cats that are just sitting there with you. Like, I feel like that'd be so wonderful. I think everybody is loved more than they could ever know. I guess it's just hard to believe those things because I feel like at the end of the day, like a lot of our issues are just like they stem from ourselves. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people need to say things like, I love you, or like, you're doing a good job, or like, I'm proud of you. I feel like those things need to be said much more than, what, like, how much they're said nowadays. I don't know. I hate the whole, like, I hate how everyone nowadays just wants to be really like nonchalant and things like that. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be super chalant and I want to tell people that I love them and I want to tell people that I care about them and I want to tell people that, like, just like honest things, like how I feel about them and things like that. I feel like we need to be more honest in how we feel and like we need to like stop being scared of how we feel and stop being scared of how people will perceive how we feel because I think at the end of the day there's no fun in doing things like that. So I don't know, I think we should live as our true selves without being scared. Although that is not an easy thing to do, so yeah, I don't know, that's my outlook though. I don't know. I don't know if Shalon is a word or not, but I like saying it because I think it's funny. Me personally, I've tried religion before, and like I don't think it's necessarily for me because I know some people feel very connected and like I don't know, I guess like feel like heard when they pray, but when I've done it, I just haven't really like I haven't felt like a connection or anything. I've been doing it since like I was very young because I went to a Catholic school, but like for the decade that I went to that school and every time that I prayed, I never really felt much. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have the right to say I think at least Christianity, like that side of things, is not right for me. Cause I don't know, I'm like open to everything. Like I'm willing to try anything at least once to see how I feel about it, and like that's just how I feel about that. And I think that's fair because at least I've tried it, you know? But yeah, religion is extremely human, I think. Because, like, I think it's very human to, like, want to feel comforted and, like, understood and trying to understand the world that we live in. I feel like everyone tries to understand this crazy, crazy world that we live in. And I guess religion is just another way to explain the craziness of this world because no one really knows how this world came to be or why we're here and things like that. Religion just opens up more questions than answers for me. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, like, I guess, like, I only really know a lot about Christianity, but I don't know. I've always just thought of it as, like, they're just like stories, I guess. I've read the Bible before, but they never really felt, they didn't feel very tangible to me, I guess, just personally. And, like, I don't know. It did make me wonder, though. That is true. It made me wonder about my own questions about life. But yeah, it's just, I think it's just strange how religion tries to answer these questions that we have about life and like what our purpose in life is. And I guess like if you don't know your purpose in life, religion could be a good thing to turn to. But I don't know. Finding purpose in life is difficult. So I see why a lot of people would turn to religion to kind of help with that. I don't know. I don't try to be super philosophical. Like, my mom always tells me that I think about things too complicatedly. Well, I don't know if that's a word or not, but she was like, just stop. Think about things simply. You know, things don't have to be so hard and complex. And I was like, I wish I could do that, but I don't think my brain can like break things down. Well, actually, yeah, I can break things down, but it can't like simplify things to that point because there's just so many things I would have to ignore then, and I can't ignore those things. And I always just want to understand. I always just want to understand, like, I don't know, myself and others and like this world, I guess, humanity, and like why like we're living and like why things are the way that they are. It's just like I don't know. I can't stop thinking about those things because, like, I feel like that's what people are supposed to do, you know? We're just supposed to, like, question and, like, understand and learn because, you know, we evolved like this for a reason, right? Like, we're the smartest for a reason, right? So I think that we should be doing those things. Let's see. I had to unlearn philosophy. That's funny. Philosophy tries to rationalize things for us irrational creatures. Yeah, very profound statement right there. I feel like humans are very irrational creatures. I don't think we're very rational. I think we work off of like emotions and just like how we feel and like just like how our physical body feels. I think we're very irrational creatures. We're very emotional creatures. And like, I don't know. Stuff like that makes me think a lot. But yeah. Yeah, we are not animals and but we did come from animals. You can't forget that. That's why I think that is an important thing to keep in mind. Even though if we aren't like animals, we still came from them. I think that is an important thing because in the end, like we all came from the same thing, so we shouldn't really look down or just feel like we were too different from anything because I mean, well, it is true. Like at the end of the day, we're all just the same living breathing thing. Well, you don't even have to breathe. You can just be alive. We are all alive. Or maybe we're not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of tired. We're not slaves to instinct unless we choose to be. That is true. I think that is what separates us from animals. That was a very, very good statement. We choose to be the way that we are, and we have the choice to. We have the choice to be more rational. So we do. I think, yeah, that is correct. I think that is what separates us from animals, I guess. Yeah. Mm. Me for president? I don't think I'd be a very good president. I don't do very good under stress or pressure, and I don't think I could lead an entire country. Understand why we would think about from a purpose. Yeah, I respect that opinion. Like, honestly, like, truthfully, I have nothing against religion. It's just like, I just don't think that it's for me. And then people get upset when I say that, and I don't like that. Because it's not like I'm just saying that because, like, I haven't tried it and I think that I won't like it. It's just like I've tried it and I just didn't think that it was for me. And I think that's totally reasonable, but people still get upset over that. They say, like, oh, maybe I haven't been trying hard enough. And, like, I guess, like, I could, maybe I didn't do it correctly, but even then, like, I feel like the fact that I don't want to is just enough, you know? And I just wish, like, that's like one aspect of religion, I guess, that I don't really like is that if someone is like, I don't think this is for me, then they get kind of upset over it. And that makes me upset too, because it's like, do you not respect my choice, you know? But yeah. I think religion isn't for everyone. I think that is a very, like, reasonable thing to think. Because I think it is true. I think it also just depends on how, like, your brain works and how you think about things, to be honest. And I think the way that I think about things is, I don't know, I don't think religion is enough to answer the questions that I have. So, yeah, it doesn't really work very well for me. Okay, I'm glad. It's just like, yeah, I just wish people would understand my view as well, because I've tried to understand, like, religious people, and I do. It's just I don't think it's for me. So, yeah, I think you always have a choice, you know? And like if your choice is not to, then I think that's respectable as choosing like to believe. I know that there's different types of religion. I don't think I'm at a point in time where I want to try more religion, but again, like in the future though, I would definitely try like different religions, but currently as of right now in this moment in time, I don't think it's the right time for me to be like looking for stuff like that. Yeah, spiritually makes more sense to me than organized religions. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like again, also though, I feel like religion is like very individual. Like it changes depending like on the individual. If that makes sense. Like I feel like religion is something different for everyone, and I think that's pretty cool as well. I feel like at the end of the day, though, we all believe in something, whether if it's like a god or ourselves or like someone else. I feel like we always believe in something. And I think that's very beautiful. Yeah. But yeah, I think like that's also part of human nature to be hopeful and to believe and to want to understand. Yeah. But yeah, I might go to bed now because I kind of want to play Splatoon and I'm also kind of tired and I'm kind of overstimulated and I couldn't really do that much today, so I'm a little sad. But I know I'll be okay, so Yeah, we had a very good conversation today. I appreciate our philosophical conversation. I don't really get to have talks like that. So, very nice input from you guys today. I very enjoyed this conversation. Um, I hope you guys have a good night. Um, you all are wonderful people, and good times will always come. Good times will always come. Yeah, you just have to think like that. All right, I'm off now. Bye, everyone.